A game that hurt my thumbs and wrists, combat that is repetitive, messed up visual depth, and the story feels like it just drags on. All So, hey, do you remember Skylanders Swapforce? The last of the 3 Skylander games I own? Yes? Good, cause I'm gonna review it right now. And now we go to Gaming Kuro, who reviewed the first level and gave first impressions as well as explained the core gameplay. I love the frozen action immediately. So jump is A, attack is B as you saw. The secondary attack on C, moving is on a nunchuck stick. And another attack is on Z and Z. Yeah. Pretty standard Skylander controls. Yes, I still don't have a fucking capture card. Oh, what the hell did I just pull off? I always hated Finn, by the way. I mean, I'm just gonna talk over them, mostly because I need to check focus again to see well. A. B, yeah, graphic ain't good anymore. I've never played this game before, so yeah. I hate first chapters in video games or first levels because they explain everything. Yeah, I know that now when such a thingy is up, I gotta kill everything. I know how Skylanders work. Plus, just embrace my cringy younger self. I obviously try to use the one I think is the coolest. And yes, I'm going to be honest. Oh, you gotta shake again. As always, to open these. It's good. Holzhausen. Who was in charge of naming things here? Jesus. I just wanted to tag you along for the first few minutes. Or for the first level of this, because it's just nicer, I think, rather than just seeing my character as always. Gotta rotate the nunchuck stick. Alright, now I got it. Key. I mean, keys work as always, you just drag them, they float behind you and you just go up the door. Oh, you don't stab it this time, you just press minus. Well, that makes it easier. Same Skylander, right? Yeah, soul stones, they unlock moves, as you see. Ooh, new power. No. Yeah, there's also these scrolls you can collect that are just like, ooh, lore, that I don't fucking care about. So you gotta swap the legs out. Let's do that real quick while he talks. So just keep A pressed and you'll be quicker and go through the hoops. To get more time. Oh god, the controls suck ass, at least it's not fucking motion controls, but with the stick. Oh, this is so awful. Because there is zero preciseness in that. I feel like I'm controlling a fucking, what's it called? I'm sliding through an ice level, where with the ice physics cranked up to 11, that's also under fucking water. That's what it feels like. Do I have to do anything? Oh, I can jump. That's good to know. It would have been good to know earlier. That's what I dislike about Skylanders and why these take me so long to record actually. Because those levels are ages long with a bazillion loading screens that take ages. Okay, that one didn't take too long, but still, here. Yeah, these glowing things you can most likely enter. So now we know that you can jump here. So yeah, that was the first level. Actually seems kind of fun, maybe I'll actually do that review now. So yeah. Actually, first level was kind of fun to already tell you, and I won't be going into the script levels anymore, because that just feels a bit dumb, but back to voiceover Kuro. Hey, second level. This wasn't the first one, so I gotta show it here now. Oh god, that's even more complicated than the usual ones. Move the stick and I switch characters. You just gotta put them together. Thanks, Game Kuro. Now that we got the basics out of the way, let's get the basic plot listed so we all know what this game is about. Portal Masters embark on an all-new adventure in the mysterious Cloudbreak Islands, home to a mystical volcano that erupts every 100 years to replenish magic in the Skylands. During an epic battle, a brave group of Skylanders were caught in the volcano's eruption, which blasted them apart and sent them to Earth as figures we now send to Skyland. But the magic of the volcano gave these heroes a remarkable new power, the ability to swap halves, turning them into a special team known as Swapforce. Meanwhile, Chaos is back again with a new evil plan, and now Portal Masters everywhere must reassemble the Swapforce in their original form or in new combinations, and send them back to Cloudbreak Islands to save Skyland once more. Now, as we learned in school, when you're critiquing something, always start with something positive. I adore how everything is voice acted in this game. I absolutely always adore it in games. I mean, the game is old, and compared to games nowadays, the graphics are an eyesore, but then again, compare it to games back then and not to games right now. And in that way, I think the art style is executed really well, and for the Wii, it looks amazing. Although there is something I have to say. Depth is not clearly seeable, which makes platforming way harder than it has to be. But that's just old games, I said. And then I was like, maybe every game that came out during that time has that, so I can say, hey, but every game had that. So I decided to look up what games came out in 2013 alongside Skylanders Swapforce. And Jesus! The games that came out in 2013 alongside Skylanders Swapforce that everyone has heard of: GTA 5 and BioShock. What the fuck? Like, what did they fuck up? The story is I got bored of cutscenes quickly and just watched YouTube if they were unskippable. I just did so. Plus the fact you're forced to talk to NPCs at base between missions is annoying as fuck, and breaks up the gameplay loop that Skylanders has, which is absolutely amazing. And missions somehow always feel the same. So overall, this game is a game that hurt my thumbs and wrists. With combat that's very repetitive, story that isn't intriguing, unlike Giants and Trap Team. They messed up the visual depths. A game in the same series that came out a year before did it 10 times better. And it was all so badly, with the story so slowly paced than any other game in the series, that I literally could not help but keep playing right before I got to the Frost Hound. So that's all I got. If you liked it, please like the video, and if you find yourself liking more and more of my content, please subscribe. Would be very helpful to me and the channel. So if you want to support me, do that. Follow me on social media, where on Twitter I'm way more active, while on Instagram I just post pictures of my bike, or just nice pictures. Hive is pretty much the same as Twitter. I give a few editing updates on TikTok, I guess. Read my book. I really like how it turned out, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Sayonara and ciao, Kuro.